Dan, the Natural Man Show. Sorry about that. It's breakfast time. It's actually lunch, more like, but okay. I want to talk about the master herb a little bit today. Cayenne pepper. It is an absolute specific if for some reason you're suffering from poor circulation. And there's several reasons you can suffer from poor circulation, but one of the main reasons is a high-fat diet, lack of exercise, not hydrating properly every day, even too much stress. But cayenne pepper is a specific. So I had a guy I've been working with for a long time. Saw him yesterday, and he has poor circulation in his lower legs. He works all day on his feet, and he said at night time his feet will be blue, and he's got varicose veins in the lower leg regions. And so he's been on the cayenne pepper here and there, and it helps him. But he told me that he started, I give him a tincture that I make, it's 100,000 heat units. He said he started to take the tincture in his hands. And if you're going to do this, use rubber gloves, because it will make your hands really hot if you don't. It won't hurt your hands, it won't hurt your skin, but it is hot. So get some rubber gloves, and he's rubbing it on his lower legs and the top of his feet every night before he goes to bed. And he says he's already starting to see a difference, like the veins look better, the color is better, okay? You can also do a routine similar to that where you take a bucket, you want to get 2 buckets. You fill one bucket with water so hot that you can barely stand it, and you're going to throw your cayenne tincture or your cayenne powder into the bucket. You use copious amounts. 5 dropperfuls of cayenne pepper, 1 to 3 tablespoons of cayenne powder, okay? Then your other bucket's going to be cold water. Put water and ice. So you're going to dip your feet, if you're having circulation problems to the feet, you're going to dip your feet to the bucket, the hot bucket with the cayenne pepper, and leave them there for 3 to 5 minutes, or as long as you can stand it, if you can stand it that long. Then take your feet out, put it into the cold bucket for about 30 seconds to a minute, go back to your hot bucket, go back to your cold bucket, do that for about 10 minutes. Do it several times a day, especially if you have really bad circulation problems. That could be making your feet really cold or even threatening your limbs. Do this. This is your external treatments. Or if you're like my other client, you can also rub cayenne pepper ointment on the legs, cayenne pepper tincture. But just make sure you get the heat to the extremities or wherever the circulation problem can be. So that's how you're going to do it externally. You're also going to do it internally. This is the way it works the best. You do externally and you have to do internally. And you can't screw around with doses. You got to do a lot. Especially if you have fast circulation problems, if you have clogged arteries, things like that, you want to do more. One of the teachers that graduated from the School of Natural Healing, he had 3 deformed valves in his heart when he was 19 years old. He was passing out because his heart was getting weaker and weaker by the day. Goes to the doctor, they say you have 3 bad valves, we're going to do surgery and replace your valves. He's only 19, he's like, okay. And then he decided not to do that for whatever reason. So he starts taking a lot of cayenne pepper, a lot of hawthorn berry. He goes completely whole food plant-based, no oil, does lots of exercise. But he was going through 50 pounds of hawthorn berries a week and almost as much cayenne pepper. And he was able to heal himself. He goes back to the same doctor 3 years later. His valves have healed. Okay? The body has an amazing capability to heal, but in a lot of cases you have to do amazing changes to bring this healing ability out of your body. That's where people don't understand that. We're not even aware of these things. You won't hear things like this from me, a doctor, or even most herbalists, okay? To accomplish extraordinary goals, you have to take extraordinary actions, okay? But cayenne pepper, and you know, we're talking about circulation. He's trying the external. Also internally, I would take, if I had really bad problems, really poor circulation, I would take at least 6 to 10 dropperfuls of cayenne pepper throughout the day if I was using a tincture. If I was using a powder, I would take 3 to 6 teaspoons a day. Now you have to work your way up with this kind of dosages. If you're going to use the powder, start with a 1/3 teaspoon a day, 3 times a day. Do that for 3 days. The 4th day, take it up to another 1/3 spoon, and so on and so forth. With a tincture, start out with a dropperful a day, 3 times a day. Every 3 days, add another dropperful, okay? The one thing I want you to understand is cayenne pepper, it is hot, and a lot of people are scared of it hurting them. It will not hurt you. It will only heal you. It might make you burn, but it's not doing any damage, okay? So that's what I'm going to talk about today, because this guy's getting good results. He's had problems for years with his legs, and I'm going to help him add some more things to his routine. But yeah, I just want to talk about that today. So if you like the video, please like it and share it. Please subscribe to my channel. Check out my page, danthenaturalman.com. And remember, until next time, keep it natural.